Hey, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy. Let's really just go right on ahead of this, man. Let's just really talk about the sexual racism, what's going on. That you have certain people that's trying to basically cause a distraction or even a deflection into the Power movement or even the reparation movement. It's all one and the same. But you got these people that is definitely trying to cause these disruptions, and in a way, to myself, it's basically like a crying foul of just really trying to be accepted or even try to use the movement to gain individual type of benefits or tangibles to even in a way they can basically they're trying to co-op. It's not going to work. I'm just gonna be real. It's not gonna work. I hate those type of niggas or people who even trying to even come with that. Like I said, sexual racism. Sexual racism is basically like sexual preferences. You got people that like white people. You got people that like black people. I'm talking about on sexual relations or something like that. Like somebody who would like light skin. It falls some ways like colorism. Um, it's basically number preferences. It mainly is more of a woman thing than a man thing. Cause most men, I'm gonna be honest, like myself. We basically fuck anything. Well, if you look good, you got some qualities that we like. We're gonna pursue it, man. That's just really what it is. There's really no type of preference we really have. If a white girl come, she's fine and she want to throw some pussy, guess what, nigga? We're gonna hit. If but that's any man, any creed on the planet Earth. If she look good, she got, vagina, pussy, whatever you want to say it. They're going to smash on it. That's just really what it is. Um, so sexual racism to me is pointless. I have to say pointless because it's pointless. It's really more it's more of a term that's coincided within the gay community or such, of certain partners they just refuse to sleep with, or just because of the skin color, and that's where the stem of sexual racism comes from. Or it's also an excuse as well, saying if somebody from another race is got denied sexual access to that person or whatever, they're going to cry. It's just some type of bullshit excuse of trying to put some blame or try to get sympathy or try to make them feel bad, and then we're almost like guilt tripping them into basically going back and sleeping with you or having sex with you. That's just kind of what it is. Um, but like I said, it's a meaningless discussion to have when it basically coming from the gay community. That's more of a problem with the gay community, um, not really with heterosexual people, because you got your preference, and that's mainly a woman topic or discussion, because women, they are the bearers of the keeper of the womb. They have to bear children, so they want to make sure what offspring they're going to give birth to is definitely got some tangibles attached to it. So I could see them being more of the preference and everything else. Um, but that's really what I really have discussed with the sexual racism. I also want to talk a little bit about the hood rat. Um, Black people, like I said, man, we're winning. You got all these people kind of conceded to some things. You got a lot of different groups upset. You got the Supreme Court doing all these actions, but these are actions that have no reframe of what's going on. Everybody talk about the Native American Supreme Court with the Oklahoma. Originally, Oklahoma was really designated to be a reservation. That was basically where they was going to send all the tribes of the eastern part of the United States to. That's where the Trail of Tears really was about, was when they're marching, uh, the 5 civilized tribes, so-called, and along through other tribes to the Oklahoma Territory. That was basically reserved as Indian territory or Indian reservation. It was supposed to be a reservation strictly for Native American, like a refugee camp almost. So that's really nothing new. They were supposed to give them Oklahoma. Um, so all these are just emphatical fallacies. What's going on? It's still, like I said, it's still chaotic because black people is waking up politically and also thinking more outside the box, maybe being more radical. You got a lot of different police departments that's giving up and not really doing whatever their duties are, and keeping law and orders in the cities. Most of the people is doing that. Like Minnesota, actually, it's even Seattle, and the people is actually doing a quite good job governing themselves. But you had a couple of incidents, in Atlanta, and I'm thinking to myself, there's not just militias and other type of deviants that's going on in these places, but you also have uh, you have this hoodie mentality, and the hoods ain't like what it used to be back in the day when you had shot callers and bosses like Big Meech or BMF. When Big Meech was BMF was rolling pretty hard back in Atlanta. They kind of had Atlanta on a tight grip. You know what I'm saying? Big Meech was the shot caller of Atlanta. When Big Meech basically got brought down, that was kind of like the last big shot caller of the city. When you think about these rappers now, there's really nobody running the city like that. There's nobody running nothing like that. Even when you look at gangster rap, it's not the gangster rapper what you're seeing now is not the gangster rapper. Oh, well, you really had certain type of shot callers. You really don't have that emphasis no more. That dudes can rap on a tape and still be doing the same, and still be respected on the streets, and still shot call and set up a boundary and even a community or communal law in a way, like a communal law and order. Um, like I said, I mean, this is what it is. I mean, I think it's about time we do have a civil war within the black society. We need to really get these people that's really descendants out of black society, really about a black society. If you're not really with the focus of black empowerment and its reparation with black people in America is trying to do, then I'm a dub you as the outsider. I'm gonna cast you to the side. It's what it is. It's B1. I mean, this is really what it is for me. It's B1. Straight Foundation, AD West. I mean, this is really what it is. This is what I'm fighting for my people, and I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna, um, I'm not gonna blab or trying to convince you, but this is kind of what it is. That black politics, black economics, black survival. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Um, I mean, to everybody that's, like I said, everybody that's not really on the team, then like I said, you will be pushed out. Case ended. All right, one.